welcome. Guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Wamboi. It's yet another day. Today is on Tuesday, so this is the second day of the week. We are showing up and we are here. I would like to know where you're watching me from. If you're just tuning in, let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know which country are you coming from, and stuff like that. Oh, mute yourself. Mute yourself. Ooh, okay. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, guys. My name is Wamboi. When you tune in, like the live, subscribe. Let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know. Just talk to me, guys. Talk to me. So today we are talking about, do you think we are actually choosing our lives or just following patterns? And I feel like this is such a nice topic, especially as a follow-up from yesterday, what we were talking about. We are gonna have so much to talk about right here. Guys, welcome to the live. My name is Wamboi. When you join in, like the live, subscribe. Let me know where you're watching me from. And today is yet another day. So we normally go live every day, Monday through Thursday. So you can be checking us out. If you want to be notified, you can get notified by subscribing, guys. So today we are talking about, do you think we are actually choosing our life patterns or just following patterns? So this is gonna be a very personal topic, and also you guys, I know you're gonna get vulnerable with it, but in the meantime, let's get in your greetings. Let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know what caught your attention today, or if you just woke up, let me know how was your night, what caught your attention over the night. Anything, guys. So welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. My name is Wamboi. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Welcome, guys. Dottie says, hello, good morning. How are you doing today? I'm doing great, Dottie. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, Dottie. Welcome to the, how was your night? If you were to be asked, how was your night? How was your night? How was your day? Wherever you're watching me from. You know, I will never understand time zones. Like, it is usually so weird. Okay, I actually do understand the geography and the whole thing, but it's like we live in the same world, but we're having different time zones. It's really interesting. Mr. Dibon, hey, your name is kind of like complicated for me. Mr. Dibona, Lady Wamboi, what's good? What's good? It's me. Welcome to the live. Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you doing? How was your night? How is your day going? Where are you watching me from? Let us know, guys. And you can like the live, subscribe, you know. Geoffrey McCory says, hi. Hi, Geoffrey. Good to see you. Welcome to the live. Lester says, hi. Hi, Lester. Good to see you. Welcome to the live. Dottie says, my day was great. It's morning in San Francisco. So I'm looking forward to a day, or to a good day. Ooh, good. That's great. That's how you want to start your day, guys. If you're just joining in, like the live, guys, and subscribe. Okay, Lester says, I'm from Jamaica. Oh, you're from Jamaica. Oh my god, I am from Kenya. I like Jamaicans. I do like Jamaicans. Like, it just sounds to me like so free, you know what I'm saying? Like so free, like you can literally do what you wanna do, you know? Guys, like the live and subscribe. Jackson Mudoi says, hey, I'm new here. Welcome to the live, Jackson. We normally go live every day, Monday through Thursday. It's usually 8 p.m. Kenyan time, 9 a.m. California time, but literally it's usually 5 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So you can convert that to your local time and you're gonna find out. Okay, Diamas, good to see you, Diamas. Diamas says, like the live, share the love, sub the queen. Hujambo from Kenya. Hujumbo. Yeah, it's not Hujumbo, it's Hujambo, but I really appreciate you. Welcome to the live. I hope I said that correctly. Hello, my favorite lady. Oh, no, it's Hujambo. You got it right, but you misspelled the second one. Jackson Mudoi says, why are we here exactly? because we are, but we're talking about, do you think we are actually choosing our lives or just following patterns? So we normally come on here live, like I have built a community where we just come on here and have a conversation. So if you want to join the conversation, you can subscribe. Lester says, I love Kenya, always want to visit. Oh, hopefully you'll get to visit someday. I just hope one day I'm gonna get to Jamaica, you know. Yeah guys, so let me know what is the weather like where you're from, the country that you're from at the moment. So in Kenya, it's been hot through January and then the beginning of February, but we're starting to get rains. It's cold. Okay, it's not literally excessively cold like what I might be insinuating when I say it's cold, but it's literally cold. Monday Vincent says hi, good to see you, welcome to the live. Jackson Mudai says today's topic, we're talking about, do you think we are actually choosing our lives or just following patterns? And we are talking about this because, like, most of the time we don't get to choose our pattern, we don't get to choose religion. Okay, we don't get to choose our religion, we don't get to choose nothing. Because most of the time we normally usually follow, but no, we're just gonna dissect into that and look into that, you know. Dema says you have to sing the Jamaican song now. Okay, I will sing the Jamaican song, so stay tuned. Griffins Okinyi says, Russian guy, how do you feel? Personally, I feel great. I don't know how you feel, Russian guy Okinyi. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the live. When you join in, can we get some people to like the live? We're just getting started, and the way you can do it is you can like the live, guys. We are just getting started. Yeah. So we are talking about, do you think we are actually choosing our lives or just following patterns? So that's the topic of the day. We are gonna get into that, guys, but still let me just take a few more, maybe greetings, hello and stuff. Daima says, like the live, share the love, sub the queen. Hujambo from Kenya. Oh, you got it right this time round. Okay, Hujambo, good to you know, it's usually so interesting to see like people who can't understand like Swahili. You know, the fact that like I can speak in English and I can speak in Swahili and another language. So for me, it's usually interesting to find somebody who cannot speak. It's not like I know you cannot speak, but it's usually interesting. Okay, guys. So our topic of the day. Let me type for you guys as you guys continue sending me greetings. We are talking about, do you think, when you join in, let me know where you are joining in from. How was your day? How was your night? Let me know. Sometimes you gotta, you know, I feel like when I type these things, okay, sometimes I can say and like somebody can type for me, but sometimes they won't get exactly what I'm saying. So welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. My name is Wamboy. You can like the live, that would really help. So we are just getting started, and you know, yeah, we gotta like wait for some people in here. We gotta want for you to send your greetings. Okay, there's a lot of greetings in here. San says, hello, director. Hello, you, San. Good to see you. Just as Momo says, hey, hi, Kuzo. Hey, Kuzo, good to see you. Welcome to the live. Ben Ombogo says, hi. San says, beautiful camera face. Oh, thank you. Dema says, wow. What's that? Let me see. I don't know what you typed, Dimas. I can't read it. I don't know that. Go Hollywood, huh? And then I did type my question or our topic of the day. We are talking about, do you think we are actually choosing our lives or following patterns? Okay, be honest. So literally, just be honest with me. Okay, so how many of your daily choices or the things that you do every other day, how many of them are actually habits that you have chosen for yourself? Okay, and I say this because I'm actually a victim to this. Like literally, when you talk about religion, you talk about relationships, you talk about the life you're living. Most of us do copy and paste what our parents do or what they did. And it really gives me this idea, like, most of us, we are not even living what we want. We are not doing the things that we want to do. We are living, or we have just copied what people told us is actually what is correct, or like what's supposed to be done. Okay, we copy lifestyles before we even know we have options. Like, before you even know, like, okay, I have these options and this and this, you just copy. Okay. Oh, wow! It's for I speak 3 languages. Oh, interesting, interesting. Okay, so as I was saying, like, we do tend to copy lifestyles before we even know we have options. Like, we copy from our parents, our relative, people that we see on screen that we do admire. Okay. And stuff like that, and it's literally very interesting to observe that. So I would like you guys to tell me how much of your lives what is how much of your life is routine versus real choice. Routine is maybe something that you are introduced into, and then choice is something that you actually choose to do. Okay. To Hira Erisa says, right now I love you. Oh, welcome to the live. Good to see you. I'm just getting to know you, but I like you. Okay, so I am asking you guys a question. How much of your life is routine versus real choice? And routine is, for example, let's say like religion. Maybe you were born a Christian or a Muslim or whatever. Do you feel like you're choosing to be this, or is it like, you know what, this is just routine? Okay, are you choosing what you're doing? Okay, are you choosing what you're doing? I would like to know that. So how much of your life is routine versus real choice? To hear, Ravnet Chaudhary says, no, I don't know what you're saying. Says, hi, welcome to the live. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. I would like to know you guys' opinions. I would like to know you guys' opinions. So, how much of your life is routine versus real choice? Like, especially, let's start with, like, let's say, uncovering religion. Do you feel like the religion that you're in is something that you have chosen, or do you feel like it's just something that you were born into? Personally, like, when it comes to religion, I was born in a Christian household. I didn't get to choose. I just copied, and automatically I was told that I'm Christian. Okay. I think children are normally told what they are before they even learn who they are. And this I think I was playing this situation in my head. If I had children, I would literally, I don't know if it's possible to do this, but like, take them to a church, take them to a mosque, take them to the other one, Buddhism, like, introduce them to all their religion, and don't tell them what they are, and then they get to choose for themselves depending on what they like best. Okay. Let me read you. Ravnes says, dude, healthy lifestyle. Okay. Diamond says, it's interesting you're asking this question. I never really thought about that before. If I really think about it, I think it's all routine. Okay. Like, do you feel like you get to choose, the thing is, do you get to choose these things, or it's like you're born into these things, this is how things are done, or this is how people do it in my neighborhood, this is how people do it in my village, and then you just get to do it. Guys, if you're just tuning in, my name is Wamboy. Like, subscribe. We're talking about, we have the topic pinned right there. Do you think we are actually choosing our lives, or just following patterns? And I started with religion. Like I said, I was born in a Christian household, but I was never given a chance to like choose. Okay, so, and then I was saying, I was playing this scenario in my head. If I had children, I would like to take them to the church, and then to take them to the mosque, to take them to the Buddhist. Like, even if they want to try the Indian one, they try all of them, and then they just choose for themselves what do they think is best for them. So, like to know you guys' opinion. Okay. Queen mobile phone switch off. Okay. Texi next, you're back. Hi, good to see you. Steven Moria says hi. Texi next says hi. Queen brother. Okay. So Dottie says church, mosque, temple, synagogue. Those are the ones I'm aware of. Okay. Like, I keep feeling, because I wasn't given that chance to like choose, I would just love to like be neutral and introduce them to anything, and whichever one they like, that's their religion. How do you guys think about that? Guys, and if you're just tuning in, I asked a question: how much of your life is routine versus you choosing? Okay, like, are you choosing this life? Oh, Texinax says, I subscribed. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dottie says, I'm with Dimas. I never thought about that before. My religion is part of who I am. But I was born a Christian according to my parents. I love my religion, but I guess I wasn't given a choice. Okay? No, I think not so many people are given that choice. Have you ever thought about that? Dottie, if you have children, like, have you ever thought about, like, taking them to different or giving them different, although, like, it's your child, so you get to tell them who they are. You get what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that I've been praying in my head, like, if I was able to do that. Steven says choosing. Would you take your children to, like, all of them, church, mosque, synagogue? Let me read from Dottie or something. Church, mosque, synagogue, temple, all of them. Take all of them for them to choose. Okay, would you do that? Because I feel like even the lifestyle that we live, most of us, especially if you're not confident enough or brave enough to, like, if you're not brave enough to, like, keep going or, like, to keep doing it, it's like you can't get out of this. Okay, Attitude says, hello, beautiful Rose. Hey, welcome to the live. My name is I think I've seen you on this live before. Okay, good to see you. So we are asking, so I have the topic of the day pin. Do you think we are actually choosing our lives or just following patterns? And I started with religion. Do you feel like you got a chance to choose your religion or you are just introduced into it? So Stephen Moria says no, like, no. Okay, can we grow together? We are growing together right here, by you talking, by you commenting, by you subscribing. Okay, so I think to the first question, most of us never got that chance, but I have always thought about, oh, maybe that would be nice, like, to, like, give your children a chance. So do you think your environment do you think your environment choose your life for you? Okay, do you think your environment choose the life that you live? Like, I honestly do believe, okay, so the question is, do you feel like the environment that you're born into, it actually dictates what type of life you're gonna live? So for me, I think, okay, guys, you can answer. Let me give you a chance to answer. Do you think that the environment that you're born into determines which type of lifestyle you live? Steven said, okay, Ashley says, can we grow together, be your moderator? You can, but you need to be on here for, like, maybe a while. Okay, Dottie, this is, but is that a bad thing? Aren't parents responsible for raising their children? No, it's not a bad thing. Like, it's not a bad thing when parents choose their children's religion. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's like, what if parents thought about, like, giving children a chance to, like, go to different type of religion and for them to choose for themselves? Guys, welcome to the live. If you're just tuning in, my name is Wambui, born and raised in Kenya, and on this live we're talking about do you think we are actually choosing our life or just following patterns? Okay, this could be anything: religion, relationships, the type of lifestyle you live, if you live in poverty or richness, whatever situation. Guys, let me know where you're watching me from, and actually we can start from there. Bridget says, Kenya girl, how are you? Oh, I'm good. Good to see you. Where are you watching me from? Steven Moria says, can be a choice. Okay, Ravnet Chaudhary says, dude healthy. Just as Mumo says no. Okay, okay, cool, I'll be back. Okay, Daima says, what was the question again? The question was, do you think your environment dictates what type of life you're gonna be living? Okay, do you think your environment dictates? No, so I feel like, I feel like the environment that you're brought into or the environment that you're born into do dictate what type of life. If you're born in Africa, you're gonna act like Africans. Maybe you can be unique, because I honestly do believe that I am unique. I kind of tend to, like, create my own path, or, like, to look. Okay, you know what, I keep saying that, like, I don't want to follow the society's expectation, or, like, just stay there and, like, do whatever the society wants me to do. You know what I'm saying? So that Ravnes says, Kenya girls know how. Oh, you gotta stop spamming the chat, Ravnet. Okay, Brisha says, what's the time now? It's 8:20. Umfitas Muhima says, you look so pretty. No, from which country is that? Is that South Sudan or what? I don't know where that is from. I'm from Kenya. Odupo, my sex is amazing. Brijesh, the bit says morning, noon, or evening or dusk. It's evening actually. It's at night. Dottie says, do you think the environment you are born into dictates the life you live? Guys, let's have some answers. You can actually explain it in your own understanding. Stephen Moria says, through intermarriage. Oh, okay. So you can have these different religions through intermarriage. When are you ending the life? Oh, we're just getting started, my friend. So, okay, let me wait for your answers. Diamond says, how can it not? How can it not? We grow based on the opportunities around us, as well as that we see and learn from our environment. Okay. Oh, I was saying that if you're born in Africa, you kind of tend to like act like Africans, unless you're somebody who is brave enough to like create your own path, or like tell yourself, you know what, I really wanted this, I want this, I want that, I want that, I want that. If you're not brave enough to like be on your own and to tell yourself what you want to do, yeah, it's not really gonna be pretty for you. So I honestly do feel like the environment that you're born into is actually such a huge determinant the type of life that you're gonna be living. So I think the answer to that, but you know what, some people say no, that like you shouldn't be blaming your background for whatever misfortunes happen to you. You shouldn't be blaming your background. But if some of the people who are born into opportunities, or like into situations, into good situations, if they were born to the same situations like other people who normally usually get out, I feel like the situation for them would have been like different. Guys, let me know your opinions. And if you're just tuning in, my name is Vomboy. I was born and raised in Kenya, and today we are talking about do you think we are actually choosing our lives or just following patterns? That could be your parents, that could be literally anything. And guys, you can feel free to ask me any questions that you might have, okay? So what's one pattern you realize you copied from people around you? What's one pattern that you realized you copied from people around you? Okay, it could be anything, like it could be literally anything, like what's one pattern you realize? I feel like, me personally, I can say maybe how I talk, especially being somebody who speaks different languages. I kind of like tend to, right now I already speak this way, but like when I was, it's one thing to learn a language and it's another thing to speak a language. And I feel like with African countries, or with the way we speak English, in like, for example, in Kenya, you can either, most of us are actually just copying, like, yes, you know the theory, English in theory, but to speak it is another thing. So I feel like one thing that I copy from the environment is actually how I speak, or like what type of words that I choose. Yeah. Okay, so what's one pattern you realize you copied from people around you? So that's literally the question, okay? So, and I wait for you guys. Dottie says, I would definitely say patterns. My family has been going to college since my grandparents, but hubby was the first in the family to go to college. I think most stick to the pattern, but occasionally. I would definitely say patterns. My family has been going to college since my grandparents, but hubby was the first in his family to go to college. Oh, what do you mean? To go to college or to not go to college? Okay. Oh, personally, I do believe, I feel like there's a lot of patterns, but we are kind of like breaking, like in my family. Okay, we have other educated people in my family, like we have had people who have gone to uni, but let's say on my father's side of the family, like it's just I think 3 people with a degree, I think so. Okay, so over the years they haven't been getting educated, and it hasn't been a problem for them. He was the first in his family to go to college. Oh, the first. Okay, yeah. And I feel like now you will find out that most people will start going to college from that moment on. Okay. Okay, what's one pattern you realized you copied from people around you? What's one pattern you realized that you copied from people around you? Maybe how you are, the way you approach life, or how you see life. I think I did copy fear. I kind of borrowed fear from people around me. Like sometimes you'll be like, oh, I am just feeling so fearful. Okay, like for example, it could be like your parent is like going through something that is making them to live in fear. They kind of like sell the fear into you and you kind of like copy it. So I think that's one of the things that I have actually copied, like feeling fear. It's like, you know, this some people will just come into life with a lot of confidence, knowing what they want out of life. But you know, some you just come from a family where you don't do that, and most of us do copy that. So that's one of the change that I'm really trying to break, guys. So guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Omboy. We're talking about what's one pattern you realize you copied from people around you. So the topic of the day: do you think we are actually choosing our lives or just following patterns? Okay, so and actually, in the meantime, I do have like a video. I was supposed to, okay, let me type the reader in, and so that, guys, what's one pattern you copied from your parents? Let me pin that. What's one pattern you copied from your parents? Okay, and also in the meantime, I'm gonna ask you guys a riddle, so you can actually answer if you want to get into the conversation of the riddle. Okay, why don't eggs tell jokes? Why don't eggs tell jokes? Okay, I know it's kind of like confusing, but Mohammed Abdallah says hi. Hi Mohammed, good to see you. Welcome to the live. Why don't eggs tell jokes? Why don't eggs tell jokes? Guys, if you're just joining in, my name is Omboy. We are talking about okay. We are talking about, do you think we are actually choosing our lives or just following patterns? And there's so much to this, I think so, because most of us have copied a lot from our parents, okay? But now we're kind of like dissecting into it. Okay, okay. Why don't eggs tell jokes? Oh, so we have a riddle here, guys. Can you help us answer? Emmanuel Kipruto, welcome to the live. Hello, beautiful. Hello, you, Emmanuel. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the live. Diamond says, I'll wait 60 seconds before I answer. Why don't eggs tell jokes? Why don't eggs tell jokes? That's our riddle for the day. Why don't eggs tell jokes? Guys, welcome to the live. My name is Omboy. Good to see you all. You can like, subscribe. Yeah, you can feel like part of the family. The topic of the day is like, do you think we are actually choosing our lives or just following patterns? So it's kind of like we're asking ourselves, so far, do you think that you're choosing the life that you're living? Do you think you're choosing, or like you're just following what the forefathers did in terms of, like, let's say having children, in terms of so many things, having children, getting married, how you live, like if you're toxic to your children or to your partner? Do you feel like you're copying these things, or do you think that you're choosing to be whatever you are? Diamonds, it's like the live, share the love, sub the queen. Hujambo from Kenya, okay? Why don't eggs tell jokes? That's the... Why don't eggs tell jokes? I think Diamonds, you can answer. Why don't eggs tell jokes? Guys, you can feel free to tell me where you're watching me from. Why don't eggs tell jokes? Scott says, hi, keyboard warriors are here. Sorry we are late. Department meeting. Ooh, the way you guys just show up in between your work is just so funny. But welcome to the live. We are having a riddle here. Why don't eggs tell jokes? Why don't eggs tell jokes, guys? Oh, eggs don't tell jokes because it cracks them up. Oh, yeah, you got it right. You got it right. Okay, let's get to another riddle. Guys, if you're just tuning in, say hi. Let me know where you're watching me from. Another riddle. Why did the math book look sad? Why did the math book look sad? And don't look it up. Don't look it up. Why did the math book look sad? Why did the math book look sad? Guys, welcome to the live. My good name is Omboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, riddle, why did the math book look sad? Why did the math book look sad? Guys, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Why did the math book? Okay, let me pin this. Why did the math book look sad? Funny, 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 funny. Why did the math book look sad? It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic engine. He says, son, can you play me a memory? Oh, he says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. Oh, la la la, di da da, la la di da da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we are all in the mood for memory. Oh, well, you're all in the mood for memory. Melody. You got us feeling alright. Oh, Edgar says because he had so many problems. Ooh, yeah. That's the answer. Okay. Any of you with readers, you can type it in. But let me ask you this. What has an eye but can't see? What has an eye but can see? What has an eye but can't see? Ooh. What has an eye and can't see? Guys, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. What has an eye but can see? It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic engine. What has an eye but can see? Guys, if you're just tuning in, my name is Omboy. Good to see you all. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the Neutral says, hey, I hate everything about you. Good for you, okay? You know, even if you love me, there's nothing that you will do that's gonna make me feel better or anything. So I don't care about you. I don't know who you are, okay? Just get off my page. Okay, Mabella says, one boy, come with me to where? Where do you want me to come with you? Watching from Cambodia, Moscow. Oh, how is Moscow? Wow, it's just been such a long time before I heard anything about like Moscow. Gosh, wow, what's the time in Moscow right now? Welcome to the live. We have a riddle going on. What has an eye but can't see? Guys, Mabella, welcome to the live. Good to see you. Welcome to the live. Ooh. What has an eye but can't see? Okay, there's that person coming here to tell me that like they that it's neutral, like they literally hate everything about you don't know me and I don't know you, okay? So it's just, even when you say stuff, they don't affect me in any type of way, okay? Dema says, I'm drawing blanks today, okay? Yes, you are. What has an eye but can't see? You know, whoever gets this gets some bragging rights, okay? What has an eye but can't see? Guys, welcome to the live. If you're just tuning in, let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know where you're watching me from. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I miss American Pie. Oh, maybe somebody can type for me, please. What has an eye but can't see? What has an eye but can't see? Scott. Edgar says, Mississippi has 4 eyes. A potato has bunch of eyes. No, not the answer. Not the answer. What has an eye but can't see? Yay! What has an eye but can't see? And don't look it up. Don't look it up. Let's challenge ourselves. What has an eye but can see? What has an eye but can see? Guys, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. You want me, guys, to tell you the answer? What has an eye but can see? If you want to hear the answer, read what has an eye but can see, cannot see. Guys, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. You can ask me absolutely anything. Over here, we are just open and like we are just having a conversation. Okay, it's not a lecture room. It's just a conversation. Okay. What has an eye but can see? No, don't answer. Okay. What has an eye but can see? What has an eye but can see? What has an eye but can see? I think I'll count to 5 or 6 and then tell you the answer so that we can move on with the topic. Stephen Maria says no searching. Bridget says hey Kenya, hey you. Scott says Robin says a sewing needle. Yeah, that's the answer. What has an eye but can see? It's a sewing needle. Maybe let me ask the last reader as we keep moving on. What has a neck but no head and 2 arms but no hands? What has a neck but no head and 2 arms but no hands? Can somebody type that for me? What has a neck but no head, 2 arms but no hands? What has a neck but no head? What has a neck but no head and 2 arms but no hands? What has a neck but no head and 2 arms but no hands? I like it. Here, I like it. Oh, thank you. Diamond says, like the live, share the love, sub the queen. Hujambo from Kenya. Hujambo. Guys, keep liking the live and subscribing. Okay, my name is Omboy. What's a sewing needle? A needle, what you use to sew your clothes when they are tattered or something. Dottie D says, riddle. Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Guys, you can try answer the riddle up here. What has a neck but no head and 2 arms but no hands? Let's go. Ooh. Let's go. Okay. What has are you working there? What? Oh, that's Tim. Bridget, it says, are you working there? Am I working there? Like right now? No, right now I'm here on the live and I'm interacting with you guys, okay? Guys, let me keep knowing where you're watching me from. You can ask me absolutely anything. You can bring up anything that you would like us to talk about. We are here. So, but in the meantime, we do have a riddle here. What has a neck but no head and 2 arms but no hands? Diamond says, Poppy's chicken and biscuit. It has 2 wings. No. Bridget says, no live, I mean job. Right now is at night. I'm not working. Okay. What has a neck but no head, 2 arms but no hands? Okay. Guys, you want me to tell you the answer? Steven says, watch. Watch? No, it's not watch. It's not watch. Not watch. Not watch. But a nice trial. But not the answer. Let me keep giving you a chance and then I'm gonna give you guys the answer. Guys, welcome to the live. My name is Omboy. Debbie Benjamin, good to see you. Hi, where are you watching me from? Good to see you. Let me know which country you're coming from. You can comment with the country flags and stuff like that. Lovenet Shodai says, no chicken, no biscuits. Okay. Maybe I can have you some waffles. Brisha says, are you? What is that? Crit? I don't know what you're talking about. answer a roadmap? No. It's not a roadmap. What has a neck but no head and 2 arms but no hands? Debbie says, I'm watching from Nigeria. Wow, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. We're talking about what has a neck. This is a riddle. You can help us solve. What has a neck but no head and 2 arms but no hands? Okay. Can I give you guys the answer? No chicken, no biscuits, no. Okay. Guys, can I give you the answer? What has a neck but no head and 2 arms but no hands? I've got nothing. Oh, you know the answer is? Drum rolls. The answer is a shirt. A shirt has a neck but no head, 2 arms but no hands. A shirt. The answer is a shirt. Shirt. Oh, can you guys hear me? The answer is a shirt. Okay, so that's the answer. Okay, guys, I got you on that one. A shirt. For the first time, my genius friend Diamas didn't get the answer. Guys, keep telling me where you're watching me from. It's good to see you all. That was major. Like, you guys didn't get the yeah. Okay. So guys, okay, so still we are on this topic of do you think we are actually choosing our lives or just following patterns? And then when we're still on that, I want to ask you guys, what do you think about opinions on life after death? What is your opinions about life after death? Okay, you can give your own philosophical, it can be biblical or something. What is your opinion on life after death? Okay, personally, I grew up in a Christian household, and like growing up, it's like Christian, and you know that, like, we know how we feel like about life after death. It's like you're gonna go to heaven if you did good things, you're gonna go to hell if you didn't do good things. But I would like to know you guys' opinions on like life after death. Okay, what do you think life after death is like? Like when the body gets buried, like, is that the end or is that the beginning? Okay, I know there's so many controversies surrounding that, but yeah, guys, what do you think about what are your opinions on life after death? I would like to hear that. Your opinions on life after death. We are still on the topic. Do you think we are actually choosing our lives or just following patterns? And I feel like that opinions on life after death is actually it's actually still on the topic of like, do you think we're actually choosing our patterns of following? Because I feel like this thing, if you are told to figure out by yourself, you're told to figure out your religion by yourself, would you think that there's life after death? Or you would think, okay, it's like an animal, when an animal is buried, then that's it. But it says, in accordance with the Bible, some will ascend to heaven, while the majority will find heaven on earth. Okay, but what's your opinion? Okay, it's not accordance to the Bible. What's your opinion? Do you believe these things? Do you believe that there is life after death? Do you believe that there is heaven? What do you believe? Do you believe that there is hell? Okay, guys, I would like to know you guys' opinion. Honestly, for me, my opinions are like, I feel like I'm indifferent. I am indifferent about this. Like, I kind of like believe, but at the same time I don't, because I'm like, why have all these people who've passed away, like even people in your family like who've passed away, why have they never come back? I just feel like the end of human is like after when you just die. I feel like that's you are done. There's no coming back. There's no an afterlife. That is honestly what I believe. But what are your opinions on that? Do you think that there's an afterlife? Steven says, I believe in life after death. Okay, why do you believe in life after death? Is there anything that has specifically happened that made you feel like, okay, you know what, I do believe in life after this life? Okay, Dottie says, this absolute life after death, heaven, hell and earth. This heaven, hell and earth. Okay, Okay, no, but like in your opinion, you see, like for you, it's like you're basing it on like Christianity. But in your opinion, do you believe these things they are there? Uh-huh. Dottie says, come back to what? This life? If you obtained heaven, would you want to come back here? Okay, no, but okay. Honestly, like I will never understand. Like, you know what? We just buried somebody right here, okay? Or maybe we just cremated their body, so we do have their ash. So how do you tell me that they went to another place? Like, if they didn't transition with the body, like, what do you mean? Like, I honestly don't believe that there's life after death. I just feel like it just ends right there. Okay? And the whole thing, honestly, right now thinking about it, do we even believe the whole thing of like, I will see you on the other side? Will that even happen? We just says, Kenya, I got spell error. I mean, you believe in Christ? Oh, okay. I was born in a Christian household, okay? And this is what we are talking about inheriting religion. So I feel like I'm Christian because I was born in a Christian household, okay? But um I have gone my own path on like questioning it or like believing in it. So it's just a long way. I can't say yes or no. I can't say yes or no, but like I honestly do question. I don't believe that there's life after death. Like I just believe that you just go to. I feel like it's just done after you die. Bukari says hi. Hello Bukari. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the live. Good to see you. I just asked, what is your opinion on life after death? Dottie says the body and the soul are two different things. The body is just a vessel for the soul. And yes, there is the other side, but not everyone will meet you there. So, oh, don't you're just too religious. You're too religious. But the body, the soul, are two different things. The body is just a vessel for the soul. And yes, this, okay, let me dissect your message. The body and the soul are two different things. The body is just a vessel for the soul. Oh, and yes, there is the other side. Also, the soul is the one that leaves the body. And okay, I didn't see it that way. Okay, Brijesh says, I believe in Lord Krishna. Hindu myth. Okay, so in your belief, Lord Krishna, do you believe that there is life after death? Is there life after death in Lord Krishna? I believe this is Hindu. Is there life after death in your religion? Brijesh, if you don't mind. Stephen Moria says, if I die and find it, I will rise again. But if not, then so be it. Okay, so you'd rather be on the safer side of things. Okay, but do you feel like you can be moral? You can have your morals together. You can be a good person without being religious. Because I honestly believe that like I am no different than any other person who have their beliefs straight right now. And the reason why I kind of like started having doubts is because of the type of preachers that we do have these days. Literally, you can just see this person is literally scamming you straight in your eyes, telling you to give them your offerings and stuff like that. And then I can't believe, am I an idiot for believing these things? So yeah. Diamond says, I don't believe in the Bible, but even in accordance to the Bible, no one is in heaven right now other than God, Jesus, and bunch of angels. So there's a time that will come and we are gonna rise up. So according to your, I don't believe in the Bible, but even in accordance to the Bible, no one is in heaven right now. So what if like these people will rise up together with us, like when we die? What if they will rise up together with us? Guys, do you believe in heaven? What is your opinion on life after death? Honestly, I just believe like all this whole thing that we normally create, whether it's in the Quran or the Bible or a Hindu or whichever belief, I just feel like it's just a way of keeping people in line. What is your honest belief? Okay, guys, welcome to the live. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Omboy. Consider liking, subscribing. We're talking about, and I ask you guys, what is your opinions of life after death? Okay, Daima says song Long Haul by Ian Noor. I don't believe in heaven, and I pray there is not hell. Wow, that is deep. Okay, Bridget says you got brown eyes. Oh, do I? Thank you. Oh, should I say thank you? Okay, thank you. Okay. Bridget says Hindu is Bgatavira. Holy lives these talks. Holy lives live these talks. Oh, I don't know whatever you're talking about, but honestly, I just believe, I feel like on the whole, like forum is only Dotty who believe in life after death. Most of us, we kind of like, okay, like whatever Diamond says, I don't believe in heaven and I pray there is not hell. But yeah, I feel like most of us kind of like obey the word or like follow the Bible just so that we don't go to hell. But what if there's no hell? What if you find out that there's no hell? Okay, what will happen to you? Okay, so it's just interesting to think about that, like life after this, or like, but it's actually so frustrating to think about it that way, especially as somebody who have lost people who are close to me to death, like my grandparents. I kind of like wish there's another life that I'm gonna meet them. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Dottie say, Diamond says, yes, thank you. Religion always tells the poor to let the rich enjoy life, and later when you're dead, you'll be rewarded. Okay? If there is no heaven, I will so disappointed for my grandparents because they kind of like kept compromising for other people. They kept not putting themselves first. They kept like doing all these things, staying grounded to be good people so that they can go to heaven. If heaven doesn't exist, I'll be so sad for my grandparents because they lived their whole life to please others, to serve people, to serve the Lord and stuff like that. I will be so disappointed for them because they didn't have any fun whatsoever. Dottie says the Bible and God and religion has people to learn, helps people to learn to live in peace if they believe. Yeah, and I honestly believe that because I feel like whoever compiled these books knew that like so that people you can keep people in line, you have to promise them something, a reward, and that's why we have heaven as the reward. Okay, Judas Kill, okay, Judas Kill says don't touch the mountain. Oh, don't touch the mountain. Okay, interesting. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Dottie D says, that's not what the Bible teaches. He teaches you to grow and enjoy. No one asking you to sit back and watch others live. No, but you know what? According to the translation of the preachers, I feel like the preachers keep translating it to like you're just supposed to like just sit back, enjoy, don't say nothing, like just yeah, like you should. Yeah, I feel like most people who are religious, they kind of like miss out on life. Stephen Moria says, better believe and find it is truth, but not believe and then find others enjoying. Wow. But isn't that a very bad way of living in fear? Isn't that the exact definition of living in fear? Like, you know what? I'm just gonna obey God, or I'm gonna be a good person in case there's other side. You know me, I feel like I live such a, what is it called? Like I am so in line, like I keep myself in line, not because of the religious teaching, but just because that's who I am, and that's the values that were instilled in me growing up. So in case there is a heaven, I do believe that I'll get there, but in case there's hell, I am no saint. Okay, I am no saint, and I believe even you, or the people who are religious, even you Dottie, I don't believe that you're any saint. But if like is to be judged according to like people who do things that are nice for people and stuff, I think I can be there. Dottie says, don't listen to preachers. Read along with them. And if what they are saying isn't what God says, then you know this individual is not of God. Okay? Interesting. Okay, it's literally interesting to like see it that way. But that's why it brings me to the topic. Do we actually believe in these things, or is just because this is what we are told? Do we actually honestly do believe in these things? Do we? Or it's like, okay, you know what? That's what my grandfather believed in, so I'm gonna do that. Rema says, religious is just another commercial enterprise. It's an asset, nothing more. Yeah. And that, I think that's what have kind of like killed most of us' hopes. Like, it's just a business, to say the least. Like, I feel like it's just a business for most people. Okay, so moving on. So I was asking you about opinions on life after death, okay, and you guys gave your opinions. So do you feel like dreams do change with time, okay, and especially if like for example, childhood dreams. Okay, can you tell me your wildest childhood dream? Okay, tell me one of your wildest childhood dreams, something that you are like, okay, I have this dream, but like, will I get there? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I want to bring to the question of like, do you think that dreams do change? Bridget says, Kenya, I thought I started this religious conversation. Bridget, oh, you thought you started it? No, I started it. Or even if you started it, I don't know. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, so I'm asking you guys, what is your wildest childhood dreams? A dream that you had and then it's like, that was wild. And are you still following that? Okay? Are you still following that? Do you still believe in that? Mm-hmm. Bye. But as guys, we're still in the topic of like, do you think we are actually choosing our lives or just following the pattern? Like, are we choosing whatever we are doing right now or like whatever you're doing? Do you feel like you're choosing to do that or like it's like, oh, I was born into this, okay? Like even your dreams, do you think that they are yours or they are just for a collective, okay? My parents want me to become a doctor, okay? Then that's what I'm gonna be. My parents want me to become a pilot, that's what I'm gonna be. My parents want me to have 5 children, that's what exactly what I'm gonna have. My parents want me to have a husband, that's exactly what I'm gonna have. So do you feel like the dreams are for you or like you get what I'm saying? Do you have, what's one of your wildest childhood dreams, and do you think like without the influence of other people or like without your parents, without all of these things, do you feel like okay, it's okay. Do you feel like your dreams are for you? Mm-hmm. Diamond says, you know what's terrifying? What if you are wrong? Now, you know what? And that's why I say you gotta like live a good life at the same time. But living your life in fear, like, what if you are? Okay, so Diamond, straight up, are you a believer or are you not a believer? Okay. So are you a believer or are you not a believer? Guys, welcome to the live. My name is Momboy. This is I Am Momboy Live, okay? This is I Am Momboy Live. And I just ask you, what is one of your wildest dream? And still we're on the line of like, are your dreams yours or like are you having these dreams for your parents? Like your parents want you to become a doctor, they want you to become this, that. So do you feel like so let me first of all know, what is your wildest childhood dream that you did have? Your wildest childhood dream. Let me type for you guys. Guys, welcome to the live. My name is Omboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me type for you guys. Is that fear? Stephen Morris says, is that fearing? No, I don't think. Okay, it's not fearing, but just why, like following something because, like, what if? Is that not fearing? What is, okay, thank you. What is the wildest childhood dream you ever had? What is the wildest childhood dream you ever had? Mine. Gosh, let me tell you, me by the age, like, I was so delusional. I think I did say that yesterday. Like, growing up, I was so delusional. Oh, my wildest childhood dream was like, I was gonna become an officer doctor, period. Like, that's what I was gonna become. Oh, Daima says, you mean like growing up wanting to become a spy? You did want that? Really? That's wild. Oh, I feel like mine are not wild. I just had dreams like a regular kid. Oh, can ear. What does that mean? What does that mean? Guys, welcome to the live. So, wildest. Oh, oh, my wildest childhood dream is like, I just wished that I wasn't born. Is that a dream or what? Like, oh my gosh, like, okay, mine wasn't even a dream. It wasn't foreshadowing. It was like, what do we call like looking back? It was like looking back. For me, it was like looking back. I was like, oh my gosh, this world is so like complicated. I really don't want to exist in this world. Then says I wanted to work for CIA, Central Intelligence Agent. Wow, wow, interesting. Can I ask for example? For example, some people wanted to grow up and just become parents. They didn't want to become anything else. Maybe be just I just wanna you see the regular kids, they wanted to grow up to become pilots, doctors and stuff like that. But there are people who just I just wanna grow up to become a carpenter, the regular stuff, okay? I want to grow up and become the regular unappreciated stuff. Agency, not agent. They are American spies. Oh wow, interesting. That's wild. Uh-huh. Beautiful camera face. Thank you guys. So guys, welcome to the live. I think Hollywood star San keeps saying that from the first time that I ever did a live right here, like he said that that I'm gonna become a Hollywood star. Gosh, I don't know, but guys, do you have a question for me? Because I feel like I am just losing it today. Do you have a question for me or something? Social media platform. So okay, let me ask you questions, guys. The answer is agree or disagree. We copy our parents' lifestyle more than we think. We copy our parents' life. Agree. So the answer is agree or disagree. Okay. We copy our parents' lifestyles more than we think. We copy our parents' lifestyles more than we think. Okay, I have a question. Ask. Why was you born? Why was you born? Because some people made out and I was born. We copy our parents' lifestyles more than we think. Diamonds, you can ask me the question. Disagree. I say agree. We copy our parents' lifestyles more than we think. Personally, is agree. Why do you disagree, Diamonds? Agree. I want the one who is disagreeing. Why do you disagree? Because I feel like for most of us who are agreeing, the answer is just the same. We copy our parents' lifestyles more than we think. The disagree one. Can we have the answer? We copy our parents' lifestyles more than we think. Guys, welcome to the live. My name is Wambui. Good to see you all. I asked you guys, we copy, so agree or disagree according to you. We copy our parents' lifestyles more than we think. Naima says, I agree because I learned from my parents' mistakes. I disagree. Oh, I disagree. Somebody like me, Adama Kolibali says, hi. Hi, Adama. Somebody like me, I grew up not wanting to be like my parents, okay? But that doesn't stop me. Personally, like, I am actually like on a movement to like become the opposite of my parents. I really want to become their opposite. I don't want to copy their relationship style. I don't want to copy their way of life. I just want to I want to copy some of the things. Maybe it's like their kindness, their zeal and stuff like that. But I really want to be a different person. But I actually agree, we do copy them without knowing. But it's interesting to see it from your perspective. Okay. The next one. Environment matters more than motivation. Agree or disagree? Environment matters more than motivation. Agree or disagree? Environment matters more than motivation. Let me wait for your answers. Environment matters more than motivation. Environment matters more than motivation. I'm gonna go with agree. Environment matters more than motivation, because the reason why I say agree, according to me, it's like, so who cares if you're motivated and you don't have opportunities? Who cares if you are motivated but I know some of you will say, oh, why don't you start your own opportunities? But what if you don't have the finances, you don't have the support to start? Environment matters more than motivation. I feel like I agree. Steven says, and before you were born, did you believe you found people who were born in the same story of dying? Did you wish to die? And before you were born, did you believe you found some people? Oh gosh, I am so sorry, but you have to polish that, Steven. I can't understand you. And before you were born, did you believe you found people were born the same story of dying? No, like being born is just so automatic. Like your parents make out, they have sex, and then you're born. Jacob, oh Jacob, hello, hello. Actually, I was gonna get off of here. Welcome to the live. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Dottie says disagree. Doesn't environment create or take away from motivation? You disagree? No. So what are you gonna do if you're motivated? If you yeah, what are you gonna do with? So okay. So the question is, environment matters more than motivation. So agree to disagree. Quick visit. Okay. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. So the reason why I say this, agree environment matters more than motivation. What if you're motivated but you don't have the finances? What's going on? Okay, Jacob says I'm sorting things out. Sorry again. Okay, we do understand. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time as far as you come and say hi to us. Thank you so much. So Dottie, I actually don't agree with you. I feel like environment matters more than motivation. What if you're motivated but you don't have the right support? You don't have the right resources. Okay. Dottie says, in a positive environment, you're motivated to grow. But in a negative environment, you become less motivated. And that's what I'm saying. Like the environment do matter because it's like it's either you get motivated positively or negatively. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And it's like in this one, it's kinda like you're focusing more on the positive one. Okay, but okay. So we have disagree, we have agree. So my answer is agree. I feel like the place where you are into, unless you get yourself you to change the environment or to go to a different environment. If you're in a toxic place, the only place you can fix you is by getting out of the space. You are right, environment is important. Oh, why did you say it like that? So change is more about identity than discipline. Change is more about identity than discipline. Change is more about identity than discipline. Agree or disagree. Change is more about identity than discipline. Change is more about identity than change is more about identity than discipline. Change is more about identity than discipline. Yeah, I agree. Steven says background matters. Yeah, let me tell you, some people, they are just not better than you are. It's just that they have better opportunities. They were born into better opportunities. If you are born in the same situations like them, you would have been greater. You would have been better than they are. I keep seeing people look down on people who come from like less privileged backgrounds or like poor places. Oh, and this is a perfect example. People in Europe thinks that like Africans are lazy or like Africans are not motivated. They don't have the zeal. They just don't want to have a good life. But the answer is no. It's not like you don't want. Nobody dislikes having a good life. Okay, everybody wants to have a good life. But the thing is, good life is like, it's like it just depends. There's no opportunities, so what are you gonna do? I'm not trying to change your topic, but is fear of God the same as believing in God? Fear of God, is fear of God the same as believing God? Fear of God same as believing God? I don't know. I will be the last. Maybe Steven or somebody can tell us. I literally don't know. Fear of God, is fear of God same as? Maybe Dottie can tell us. You have to believe to fear. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Because if you fear God, you're gonna believe in the offerings. If you fear God, you're gonna believe in being a good person. You're gonna believe in all the things that you're being told. So yeah, guys, I feel like today we have to get off of the live earlier. Like I'm kind of like feeling off and stuff. So So thank you so much guys for hanging out with me. So I am so sorry we have to get off of here earlier, like I am 1 hour off, but sometimes you gotta just show up, you know. You have to believe to fear. Dottie says you have to believe to fear. Ooh, wow, interesting. You have to believe to fear. Yeah, I kind of like agree with that, but I would be the last person. What is your belief, Diamas? What do you believe in? Dottie says, but you have to take care of your, oh, but you have to take care of yourself. Okay, I know. So Diamas, what do you believe in as we wind up? Do you believe like fear of God same as missing you already? Okay, who said that? Oh, Diamonds. Dottie says, missing you already. I'm not sure what I believe anymore. Okay? Okay. It's okay not to believe. It's okay not to believe. So I think we're gonna get off of here earlier enough. But you know what, guys? Can you maybe okay, but never mind. I'm gonna maybe put out a post asking you guys maybe about the topics and something. So guys, I think thank you so much for hanging around. Like yeah. So I think I'm gonna see you tomorrow on Wednesday. Okay, I'm still preparing for the 48 hours. I don't know when. Maybe it's gonna happen, maybe it's not gonna happen. I'll have to figure that out. Yeah, but so guys, I think I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Have a good night. Have a good day. Enjoy yourselves. Missing you already. Bye bye, guys. Yeah, so I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Okay.